Hi guys, good evening all of you. Hope all of you can hear me guys. This is Vamshi here guys. I was a trainer for the Power BI. Can anyone guys, can you please confirm is I'm audible guys just before going to the session?
Yes, Vamshi, you're audible.
Yeah, fine. Is my voice is clear, right? Is there any disturbance or any noise?
No, it's clear.
Okay. So thanks guys. Thank you guys. Thanks for your confirmation. Right. So once again, guys, this is Vamshi here. So basically, I was a data science expert. So from the last 5 years, I'm working on the data science related technologies. And this Power BI, whatever you have been joined for the today's class for a demo, that is one of the major skill that I can say that one of the major skill, which is basically required by our data scientist. So I was an expert in data science. My data science is a technology which I was an expert in that, and apart from that, inside the data science we have a data visualization skill is required, which we depends on various different types of tools and all these things we are going to use it. Right. So just before starting, guys, just take 2 minutes. Just let me introduce myself. Just I want to just give a brief understanding about my profile. Just give me 2 minutes of time. Right. So this is about myself, guys. Almost all having 20 near closer to 20 years of experience. It is almost all 19 plus years of experience. It's a huge expertise. I have a multiple skills, guys. I have a multiple skills. Starting from 2005 itself, I have worked with a different BA related technologies like Informatica, Cognos, Business Objects, SSRS, Microsoft reporting services, Microsoft analysis services. So my specialization is mostly on the data related technologies, guys. Mostly. Varun, can you please log in again? Guys, can you please confirm is my voice is clear, guys, right? Can you please once again, anyone? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah. Okay then. Varun, can you please log in again? And you also please check it out from your side also. Do you have any technical issue from your side? Okay, fine. Right, guys. So my complete 19 years of experience is related to data related technologies only, guys. So I worked with database management systems like Oracle, SQL Server, MySQL database, and apart from that, after the DBA part, and after that, I have been already worked with. Yeah, I'll tell you guys. I'll tell you all the things. And apart from that, I also has been worked with DBA part, business intelligence, BA related technologies, big data technologies. So my complete expertise in data related technologies. So what is the main advantage if you take some training from me is I can give you a lot of expertise. I can show you some lot of expertise, not only into the Power BI, so into the database systems. If you have any questions or if you have any in real applications, what exactly that is required, I can explain you all those practical implementations, guys. So from the last 6 years, I was into the data science related technologies at the DURGASOFT only. I deliver some trainings on big data technologies and as well as data science related technologies. Even I also deliver some trainings on Unix or Linux, which is not required for you. And apart from that, the Power BI. So mainly 4 or 5 technologies are there, guys. Mostly which I was expertise in that. I deliver different trainings, not only Power BI. So it is mostly data science related. My expertise in data science, apart from Unix and Linux systems, Power BI, database systems, multiple skill sets are there, guys. This is all about myself. Yeah, I'll tell you, guys. I'll tell you. Okay, fine. So this is about my expertise, guys. So I was expertise in data management, BI technologies, big data, data science, machine learning, deep learning, and artificial intelligence. And I also done one certification program on AIML from IIIT Hyderabad. So this is about my expertise. So I have multiple skills, guys. So really you will find enjoying the sessions, guys, because I'll talk about multiple skill sets. I'm going to be discussing about that, and I'll show you different skills also, which are apart from Power BI also. I'm going to show you the different skills. Okay. So let us start with some introduction part, guys. Like all of you have been attending this session mainly to learn Power BI. So what is my expertise is not required for you, but mainly you are here to learn about a course or a tool called as an Power BI. So nowadays, almost all everyone came to know about what is Power BI. Okay. So all of you know that, guys, Power BI is nothing but one of the data visualization tool. We can say that it is one of the data visualization skill. It's a data visualization tool, guys, isn't it? We all of you know what do you mean to say data visualizations, isn't it? So anyone, guys, what do you mean to say about data visualization? It should be interactive, guys. It's not like a video training. It's an instructor-led classes. So you should be very interactive, guys. If I ask you a question, you should be speaking about that. You should speak. Yes. Yeah. One by one, one by one.
Raw format we converted into visual form, various form,
Okay.
bar chart.
Okay, fine. Right, guys. Yeah. So somebody saying that data visualization is nothing but whatever the data we are having. You know, generally what is data? Generally the data will be generally in a textual format or a numerical format. It will be there, guys, right? Data means generally what is data, guys? Something, any values which is going to be representing some business process or a business application is nothing but a data, guys. So what is the data, guys? Data is going to be nothing but just a values, a set of values, which is there either in a numeric format or it may be some kind of a text format, guys. It can be either in a numeric format or a text format. So when the data is in numeric format or text format, generally interpretation, that means understanding the data is not that much easy, guys. Like for example, let us talk about something like what is the sales? What is the sales that has been done by a particular company? So in various location, in a month of, for example, let us talk about in the month of July, just an example, guys. In a month of July, in a various locations, city, like for example, how many laptops I have been sold through my website or a laptop or my e-commerce site. I have sold some, let us say company. So it is trying to find out in which city, let us say that how much quantity of laptops they have been sold. Like for example, in Hyderabad, for example, they have sold 246 laptops. From Chennai, it is going to be something like they have been sold around 351. From Mumbai, let us say that they have been sold, let us say 464. Like something like a different locations. Like from Pune, they have sold something like 148 laptops. From Bangalore, let us say that how many are there. So when the data is a very small, like for example, in Bangalore, they have been sold, let us say 250, for example. So when I give the data, like which is going to be just like a 5 cities like that, 5 or 6 cities. And just if I ask you a question or if your manager asks a question saying that, tell me which city has generated which has been the highest sales and which city is having the lowest sales. Easily we can find it off. So which one is going to be the highest, which is going to be the Mumbai. And the other one is going to be nothing but which is having the least, which is going to be the Pune having the least sales. It is there because the data is a very small and easily we can visualize and easily we can understand it, guys. Yeah, it's a data is in a raw format. Absolutely. It is going to be a raw format, what we can say that. But if really the data is there are 200 cities are there. So let us say that my sales are almost all in 200, 300 cities are there. So it is, I'm not saying that it is not it's impossible case. It is possible, but finding out which is going to be which country having which city is having the least sales, which city is going to be having the highest sales. Yes, you can do it, guys. You simply, what you can do is you can just simply sort the data, some ascending order, descending order, who is at the top is the least and who is at the bottom is going to be nothing, but it is the highest. So instead of that one, if I convert this into some kind of a visual format, guys, like in a visual format, if I convert like that, for example, if I draw a bar chart. So you know that this is your data, which is going to be not n. That means it's not that much interesting also. The data is not that much interesting when the data is projected like this, guys, isn't it? So that's why what we are going to do is convert this data into some kind of a bar chart, like in Hyderabad, how much is there? Let us say that in Chennai, how the sales is going to be there. In Mumbai, how much sales is going to be done, how much sales has done. And in Pune, how the sales was there. In Bangalore, how the sales was there. Now you need not to read this data also, guys. No need to read this data. Even if I don't tell the values also, you can say that this is Hyderabad, this is Chennai, this is Mumbai, this is Pune, and this is Bangalore. So which city is having the highest revenue or highest sales? It is Mumbai. Which is having the least sales, which is going to be Pune. That means just by looking the data in a visual format. Yes, absolutely. It is going to be, if the data is converted into visual format, so interpretation is going to be very easy, guys, isn't it? So managers, whenever we talk about the business managers, they don't want to see the data like a value format like that. Everything they want to understand in a simplest way. They want to just understand in a very simplest way. They want to develop it. They want to make the data to be understandable. Even you also, guys, whenever we want to understand something about the data, if you go and look at the data, you cannot understand anything from that. So data may contain some information. Every data is going to tell you some story. Even this data visualization skill is also, we generally call it as a storytelling skills, guys. Generally, we are going to call them as a storytelling skills, what we are going to call them as. Why? Because we are telling some story behind them. So what is the story behind the data? So we are going to give some story to them. So mainly your business managers, your business clients, they don't want to see the data in a textual format. They don't want to see the data in a numerical or value format, which is raw formatted data. They want to see the data in a visual format. They want to see that. So converting all this data, which is from a numerical format, to a visual context. To a visual context is nothing but what we call it as a data visualization. And nowadays, this data visualization has become a common skill, guys. It's a common skill. Everybody has to know some interpretation of a data. Everybody has to have a minimum skill. They are not expecting that you should be a complete expertise in that. At least some basic data visualization skills are there. Mostly we do it by using Excel sheets, isn't it? In Excel, we have a feature, guys. We can do all the data visualizations even by using Excel sheets also. But there are some limitations in the Excel sheets, guys. Later, we'll see that what are the differences, we can find it out. So what is data visualization, guys? Putting all your data, which is like in a raw formatted data, which is in a numerical or which is going to be a text format, which is a boring data, into, I want to convert into a more interesting and which is going to be interpretable data. I want to convert it is nothing but what we call it as a visualization. We can say that it's a data visualization skill, guys. However you do it, whether you do Power BI, whether you use some other skill, it does not matter. It is one of the skill, guys. So like mostly, which type of people mostly require, guys, nowadays? Absolutely, every company will have some kind of an report developers will be there, guys. So what are the report developers' role is, guys? The main complete role is to develop the business reports. So according to the business needs or according to the management requirements, they want to give some kind of an, which is going to be, they want to develop some reports. So what is happening? What is happening? So like even in everywhere, guys, even the managers, they are not business managers, there are project managers. So like how much extent the project is done, like how much time that has been spent, how much time you are expected to work on a particular project, or each and every employee in the company, how much time they are spending. So each and every everything should be given to the clients or the managers only in a format of which is going to be reports. So report developers, guys, the one of the role is going to be report developers. The complete role is to work with the reports. They want to develop the business reports. The second thing is, like nowadays we have been heard about a different types of roles, guys, like data analyst role. So what is the basic the role of a data analyst, guys? He want to analyze the data. He will do some analysis on the data, but if you want to understand the data more and more efficiently, obviously they require some skills of a data visualizations. And nowadays, one of the most sexiest job and which is the high demand is you are a data science people. So even because I was an expert, I'm saying that I works in the data science, guys. So while we are working in the data science to make data science to work, it is not relevant to you. Don't worry about that. So whenever we work in the data science is all about analytics of the data only. There also we are going to be use some data visualization skills we uses. So report developers, data analysts, data science people, even nowadays, even the data engineering role people also, guys. So even the data engineering role, they don't require that much, but nowadays the companies are looking for the people who are having the skills related to some data engineering skills also. They should know some basics of the data visualizations. I generally goes for various trainings, guys, various trainings across the various corporate levels. Maximum, mostly my corporate level trainings are data science and data engineering roles only, most of them. Almost all in every course curriculum, guys, in every course curriculum, we generally work on this particular, the data visualization skills are going to be required. So report developers, their specific roles is to develop the reports. Data analysts, they want to analyze the data, but they require data visualization skills. Data science people, they do something different, machine learning, deep learning we do. But there also data visualization is important. Even data engineering people also require some kind of a data visualization skills. Yes, absolutely. Yes, absolutely. It really helps for both business and as well as the business people, as well as the data analysts, everybody. It has become a common skill, guys. It has become a common skill. Like previously, like companies used to expect everyone should have a minimal knowledge of C language. But now they are saying that everyone should have a minimum, which is going to be something like what we can say that it is going to be some kind of a data visualization skills are going to be required, guys. Everyone, it's not only report developers, not only data analysts, not only data science. I'm saying that these people mostly utilizes the data visualizations. So there is a business manager is there. He's a business manager. He was a client. So I want to just show, let us say that I want to show some like how the business was operating. So they don't want to show all the data in a textual format. They want saying that in this year, how much sales we have done, how much profit we have done, all these things we want to, you want to visualize them in an easy way to interpret the data. A easy way to understand the data is nothing but what we do it. Our main target is to interpret the data in a very easy way. Why? Because every data may contain some kind of a patterns. Some kind of a patterns. Patterns means some kind of a patterns will be there. Like there is some kind of a correlations will be there. Trends will be there. So whenever we want to study these kind of an applications, we better to go for a data visualization. For example, just easy to show, guys. Just let us say that I'll just show you some examples to that. Like for example, I said which is going to be today's, let us say, how the gold rate in Hyderabad. See, this is going to be how the gold rate in Hyderabad. For example, if I say on 1st August, this much is a price, on 2nd August, this much is a price, we can't understand it. You can simply observe the data carefully, guys. How the trend was there. This is that trend, guys. This is going to be currently the trend. It is in a downtrend currently, guys. Why? Because the price of the gold is getting decreasing. Just we'll see that just in the last 1 month, how the gold, which is going to be the price has been changed. So see, on August 8th, how much is the data? We can see the data here now, but we can't understand it. Better if you see it like a visual format like that, it is very easy to understand it. So how the data was changing, so how the price was changing, you can see that. So maybe on somewhere at the beginning of the month, the price was very high, but now the started, it is decreasing. Same, not only the gold prices, guys, which is going to be, I want to find out, which is going to be stock price of Airtel. So how the stock price of Airtel, how the stock price has been changed today. From the last 5 days, how the change was there. From the last 1 month, how much change was there. See, there is a downtrend. In the past month also, it was a downtrend. From the last 6 months, it was increasing. From the last year, if you can see that, year to date, if you see, it was increasing. See, guys? So it is a green color it is showing you. Here it is showing a red color. So in the last 1 month and last 1 week and last 5 days, if you see, it is in downtrend. You can see that down arrow. You can observe carefully. It is what we call it as trend. A downtrend or which is going to be uptrend. Whenever it is an uptrend, there are showing something like an up arrow with a green color representations. Okay. So if you see the data visually, guys, that is more and more easily we can understand them. So business people, non-business, everyone nowadays is preferring to show the data in a format of which is going to be like in a visual format. So there are so many different types of visuals are there. Later we'll see that applications. So this is going to be what basically data visualization expert required, guys. So what is our role? A data visualization expert, call it as a report developer or a data analyst or a data science or a data engineering people, everyone, not only these people. Nowadays, everyone is expecting to have some knowledge on this particular data visualization. At least you need not to be a complete expert on that. At least some basic knowledge is required. So how to do this data visualization, guys? How to do the data visualization, guys? There are two ways are there, guys. There are two ways are there. For example, if you ask me to develop a report, for example, if somebody asked me to develop a report, guys, because I was an expert in data science, being I was expert in Python and R languages, generally what I will do is, guys, there are two techniques are there, guys. One is by writing some coding, guys. By writing some coding, we are going to do, guys. So once again, I'm saying data visualization can be done in two ways, guys. One is by writing some code. You can write some code, guys. Code means, don't think that we have to write a lengthy course, a lengthy lot of code, we have to write it. 1-2 lines of code is sufficient to write, guys. So for coding means we have to write some kind of a languages, like which languages are popular, guys. So generally we uses the languages like Python and R is the languages which we generally use it for. Generally we use it for the data visualization, we use it. They are languages, guys. So you know what is the problem with the coding, guys? What is the problem with the coding? Main problem with the coding is the person need to be expertise in some kind of a programming language, right? The person need to be expertise in programming part, in some coding skills. Expertise in some kind of a coding skills is required. Second thing is going to be, it is nothing but it is a time consuming, guys. It is a time consuming, guys. It will take a little bit time, it will take it. Okay, for example, if my manager asks me a complex report, I say that it will take 3 days of time. Then other way is there, guys. That is without coding, non-coding technique, guys, which is going to be something like an GUI based. What is meaning of GUI based, guys? No coding is required, guys. Drag and dropping is, guys. Simple. Mostly we don't use a keyboard. We don't use a keyboard at all, guys. With the help of the mouse, you can do some kind of a data visualization. I'll show you the example, guys. So what is the main advantages with this, guys? Main advantages with the GUI based is no coding is required. No coding is going to be required, guys. You do not require any prerequisite. So somebody is asking a question, sir, what is a prerequisite to learn this Power BI? You don't really require any, we really don't require any particular programming skills are not going to be required, guys. Okay, nothing is going to be required. Everything is going to be done with a simple drag and drop. So for example, if as I said that if a coding person asks for 3 days, he says that it is going to be 3 hours is sufficient. 1 hour is sufficient. Takes very, very less time, guys. Very, very less time it is going to take, guys. But the thing is, guys, the person who does the coding will have a more control on that particular functionalities. Because you know the difference between coding and a GUI based. Coding means we know everything internals. Internal what happens, we know that. GUI based person, if I talk about a GUI based with a simple drag and drop, he do not knows what is the internals about that. Coding person will have a more control on that, whereas the GUI based person does not have a complete control on that. So that's why generally when we prefer to go for a data science, we go for a coding part, guys. Coding means don't think that it will take a lot of time. So today I'll show you one very small practical, a simple example. I'll show you guys a very simple example, guys. I'm not going to take any complex example, a very simple example only. I'll show you the example, guys. Okay. So what is an example I'm going to show you, guys? Okay. So what is the main advantage generally because I was not an only expertise on the Power BI, guys. I was expertise on the complete data visualization. Okay, coming to GUI based, what are the tools we have, guys? Yes, absolutely. We have a tool called as an Power BI, which is one of the most popular tool. It is developed by a company called as an Microsoft. We all of you know that, guys. It is Microsoft Power BI. It was developed by Microsoft, guys. Apart from that, we have some more, as somebody is asking. So it is going to be, I have another tool is there. Sir, what is the difference between Power BI and a Tableau? Yes, there is another tool is there, guys, which is going to be a Tableau, which is from a company called as an Tableau itself, guys. Okay, the company name itself is going to be Tableau, but only the thing is, Tableau is commercially, it is a little bit costlier, guys. Compare with the other products are there. There are little bit costlier compared with the other products are there, guys. And there are so many other tools are also there, guys. like we have something called as a little bit old tool, guys. It is what they call it as an click view or a click sense, what they call it as. It is a click view, guys. Click view is another tool which we used to use it, guys. All these are nothing but basically, guys, all these are basically nothing but which are some of the GUI based tools, guys. You don't really require any kind of, which is going to be any kind of programmatical skills or coding skills are not required. Simple, easy, simple and very easily we can work with them, guys. If you want to go for coding based, Python and R, these are the some of the popular languages. Whereas GUI based, we can go for something like no coding is required, guys. So if you have a little bit knowledge of SQL, that is an added advantage, guys. It is not a mandatory. It is not a mandatory, guys, because we don't use any SQL skills that much. If you have a knowledge of SQL, that is going to be an added advantage for you, guys. Yeah, yes, Power BI is having a good market is there. See, I'm not saying that completely only based on the Power BI, you can get a job or you are going to get a job completely only on based on the Power BI. Those kind of jobs are also there. It is like Power BI or a data visualization. I don't say that it is going to be the what is going to be the market for that. It needs to be, it is one of the skill that is required by most of the other skill sets. Like as I said that no, if I talk about a report developer means he will only works with reports. But data analyst means he is not only going to work with reports only, he should have a knowledge of SQL, he should be having some knowledge of Python, he should be having a knowledge of Power BI or any one of the data visualization tool. If I talk about data science people, they will talk about machine learning, deep learning. Okay, there along with that, there is going to be Power BI will be there. If I talk about data engineering people, they also require SQL, they require Python, they require something called as a big data system, Spark. There will be having a big data systems as well as there is a Spark is there. And obviously they require a Power BI tool is there. So data visualization is one of the skill set. So just in the last month, I completed one training for a company called as Futurance. A company called as Futurance, I have taken a training for a particular company. I'll just show you like just what are their course curriculum. In the next week also, I'm going for a corporate training. I'm showing a corporate training. Just I'll show you once. Have a look at the skills. Just the skills I'm talking about that. This is basically a data engineering role. If you can observe carefully, this is a course curriculum which the company has given, which is not my it is not my schedule or it is not my whatever the topics what I have been prepared. It has been given the company itself. If you see, this is nothing but basically it is for data engineering role, mainly data engineering role. If you see that they have required multiple skills are required. See, mostly they have been trained on SQL. They have been trained on Python. If you can see, even they have been provided some training on Unix. And apart from that, even they have a training on some kind of a big data systems. See, the big data systems are there. And apart from Python, which is going to be Spark, Azure, Databricks, they have been went for a lot of skills. Even inside that, we are having some, which is going to be, they're having some kind of a training on the Power BI tool was there. Where is that? Here it is going to be the Power BI tool is there. You can see that. So one of the data visualization tool, it is going to be Power BI plus, which is nothing but a Tableau. They have been having some kind of a weekly assessment is there. Yes, a data visualization was there by using something like by using some Python libraries they have been done. Apart from that, they also have some kind of an training on completely on the, which is going to be on data visualization training, both Power BI plus, which is a Tableau. They have been given the training. And even the next week, in the next coming week, I'm going for another training here now. So that training, I can just show you once. The course curriculum has been given. Just give me a second. I think was missing somewhere. Let me check with this TOC. No, it's not that one. Just give me a second. Okay, it was somewhere missing. It was there. Just I can just check it out. Yeah, it was somewhere it is missing. So no worries about that. I just don't want to waste your time. But they're asking for, which is SQL Server reporting service that they're asking. They're not asking about Power BI. There are some reporting services. There are old we can talk about. These are the latest one, guys. Previously, it was there. Previously, we used to, in 2005 itself, we used to work with a different types of reporting tools like Cognos was there. We have a business objects, which we call it as BO. Now it was taken by IBM. Cognos was taken over by IBM and BO was taken over by SAP, guys. And from Microsoft, we are having SSRS, SQL Server Reporting Services was there. Yes, absolutely. Okay, yeah, we'll get it, guys. SSRS, which is from the Microsoft Corporation. So Microsoft has stopped supporting this SSRS. In place of SSRS only, it has been released a very, very simple tool, which is nothing but the Power BI. I don't say that Power BI is a replacement of SSRS, but Power BI is the, which is nothing but the successor of the SSRS, guys. SSRS is an old machine. It's an old technology, and Power BI is the latest technology from the Microsoft. Yeah. So now coming to the discussion, guys, just coming to the discussion, what is the advantage is from my side, what I can contribute is, normally, I know my main expertise itself is a data analytics, guys. So I know how to see the data. From last 20 years, I'm seeing the data itself. Every day I work with the data. Without the data, my day never goes. Why? Because my complete day-to-day the application is itself is data only. Every day I work with the data. Every day we'll work with the data itself. So mainly I know how to, in what ways we can handle the data. So not only the data visualization, how to handle the data in an easy way, I know that. So I can just provide you all that particular techniques, like how to handle that particular data itself. And one more thing is, one of the main advantage you are going to get from my side is, guys, it is real data sets. So yes, everyone will show you some real data sets only, guys. But they says that only at the end, whenever they have talked about some project perspective, they will talk about that. But in our case, it is not like that, guys. Why? Because every day we'll work with the real data sets itself. So mostly whatever the examples I teach it in Power BI. So most of the people, what they will do, guys, they will just enter some data and they'll show you some example. I'll show you, guys. Don't worry about that. Just I'll tell you how to do the installation, all these things I'll tell you later. Let us have a look at the Power BI. Just don't worry. I'll tell you how to install it. How to install it, I'll just tell you, guys, in a couple of days. We'll do maximum tomorrow. We'll install it, guys. I'll give some introduction to Power BI, maybe tomorrow, day after tomorrow, and then we'll do it, guys. Don't worry. This is going to be my Power BI desktop. This is my Power BI desktop. Don't worry about that. Generally, if you want to show some reports, guys, generally what I'm saying here is they can just enter the data manually, guys. They will just enter the data, guys. Like, for example, I'll say that it is, see, guys, how simple I'm working with that. It is the age, it is the weight. So age and the weight, guys, just I want to show you age. Let us say 12 years, weight is going to be, let us say 23 kgs. Weight is 8, age is 23, and let us say that it is going to be 52. Age is 15 years, and weight is going to be, let us say, guys, it is 30. Just an example, guys, I'm talking about. Let us say that at 40 years, let us say that his weight is 80. Something like that, they will enter the data like this, guys. They'll enter the data like that, and they will show some explanation. They says that, okay, this is how generally we are going to identify. Generally, this is how we are going to do that. Don't worry. See, guys, maximum, I don't use the keyboard at all. Maximum, we are going to use the mouse itself, guys. Maximum we'll do only with the help of the mouse only we do it, guys. We don't do anything at all. So this is one table I have been created, guys. Don't worry. I just want to plot the data, guys. Just don't worry. It's very simple, guys. Just drag it and drop it, guys. Just we are going to drag it and just drop it on this particular field. See, guys, how simple I'm going to be doing this. Don't worry about that. I'll show you all the applications. We'll see the applications. We can see this, guys. So this is how my data visualization has been done, guys. See, guys, it's simple. I didn't taken that much time also, guys. Just 2 minutes of time we have taken and I have plotted the data, guys. See, at different ages, what is going to be the weight, you can see that particular application. But what is representing, guys? As the age is increasing, the weight is also increasing. As the age of the person is increasing, the weight is also increasing. Because at 12 years, what is the age? At 15 years, what is the age? At somewhere around 23 years, what is the, at what is the weight? And somewhere around 25 years, what is the weight? At 40 years, how much is the weight? Somewhere here, there is a data point was there. So we can understand some kind of a pattern, some relation is there. As age increases, the weight is also going to be increases. So that's it. We are going to do it by using, this is a tool, guys. It's a Power BI tool, what we are using it. Same example, if I want to do it by using coding based, guys, coding based. So I just show you, don't worry about that, because observe carefully, guys. Here also, guys, generally what most people will say that is, you can see here, guys, on the toolbar, you can see something called as a .py, Python visualization. This is R script visualization, guys. Generally, other people says that these are not required for you, but it's not mandatory, guys. But in sometimes, if you have some knowledge of these concepts, it will become sometimes if it is a complex application, we can make it very easily with the help of some Python and R, we can do that. So up to some extent, I'm not going to teach you all the Python and R language. Just I'll show you like what type of scripts we can write. How do you integrate this particular Python scripts? Because the Power BI is also having an integration with Python and R script was there, guys. It is having some integration with Python and R script is there, guys. If we can just observe carefully, whenever we go to something like a, just don't worry. You can see very clearly, we can see, guys. Even in Power BI also, we have this option, guys. Run R script, run Python script. Do you want to run any Python script? I can run it, guys. Do you want to run any R script? We can run it. So I'm not only just going to train you only on Power BI, guys. Like it can be in real applications, how this Power BI can be integrated with other languages. So see, guys, how simple it is going to be there. Okay, let us talk about this day. I don't want to work with these small data sets. I don't want to work with them, guys. So I work with a real data sets. We'll work with a little bit real data sets only. We are going to work with them. So don't worry how I'm going to get it. I'll tell you how to share that particular data sets. I'll tell you. I'm going to be importing directly the data from a small CSV file, guys. So see, guys, I have a lot of data sets with me. So because I works mostly with the data science related technologies, right? Obviously, we require a small, it's not a small data. If I take age and height, that is not going to give you any analytics for us. That small data does not give you any story, guys. This is going to give you the story, guys. This is going to give you the story, guys. What is the story behind them, guys? Have a look at that. Just I have some data with me. Don't worry about this one, guys. I'll tell you which is going to be price is on x-axis and mileage is on y-axis. It's just a previously the points are very small number of points, guys. A very few points are there. Just 5 points are there. Just a minute. I think, okay. I know the problem, guys. For the timing, you leave it, does not matter with that. You can just leave it because there is some issue with the data, guys. There is some issue with the data. So don't worry about that. Like right now, I can't show you, but anyhow, that is the data, guys. So why that particular having a problem later, you can understand it. For the timing, you can just leave that particular application. So leave them, don't worry about that. So this is a data visualization, what I can say, guys. Like in each and every year, you can see, guys. So for each and every year, like how the price of the cars was there. So different models I can get. So like different models of cars. Different models of cars are there. Which models of cars? The blue colors are one model and the other one is another model of cars. The pink color or orange color, we can see some other models of cars. See, more number of data points are there. There are more number of data points are there. Converting them into bar charts, all these things is a very easy and a very simple process. So see, we have a lot of other different types of process will be there. Just I can get the model, I can drop it on x-axis. Price I'm going to be getting on the y-axis, which is going to be nothing but count off. Just see, without writing any code, I generated a bar chart. These are going to be just the main, nothing is there, guys. Very easy, very simple. Very easy and very simple. And these are called as dashboard reporting, guys. What is meaning of dashboard reporting means, for example, if I select one bar here, see automatically on the left hand side, the bar is also changing. The chart is also changing. See there? So once if I select a model, only those model cars only it is going to be displaying, guys. See, I'm not doing anything. I didn't done anything complicated, anything logically. I didn't written any code. Automatically, Once if I select one option here, the other plot is automatically getting changing, isn't it? When I select here, automatically all of them will changes. See, simple it is going to be. This is what we generally call them as dashboard reports. So what are these dashboard reports and all these things? We'll see that later. The applications, we are going to see it application. Now the same application, I'll just show you with a small coding based, I'll show you guys. Process is the same process. Process is the same process. Only the thing is the way which we are going to be doing is a different case. I'm writing a small Python code I'm writing in, guys. I'm writing a Python code, a small Python code I'm writing because I don't want to just show my expertise, but I'm saying that there are multiple options are there. They says that if you ask a Power BI developer, they says that Power BI is always the best option. Power BI is always the best option. I generally don't try to highlight a particular tool, guys. There are multiple options are there. Whichever is better or whichever you feel it is comfortable, you can use it, guys. You can use it. Okay. So I'm not writing any lengthy codes, guys. I'm going to be writing a very small code. I'm going to write, guys. Same process, whatever I have done here, same process, I'm going to do it in Python, guys. Hope you observed what I did. First, I imported some data, guys. Get data. I said, which is going to be drawing from data from text or a CSV file. Same procedure, I have to do it, but by writing some code. Same data I'll show you, guys. Same data I'll show you. Observe the data, guys. So it is going to be something like as I told you, coding base, we have a more control will be there, guys. We have a more control will be there, guys. We have a more control here now. So this is the data, what I can show you, guys. This is the data, guys. Same data you can see here also, guys. Here also I can see the data, guys. This is the data, guys. This is the data. But when observe carefully, when I'm trying to drag and drop this mileage into the y-axis, I'm getting some problem. I know the problem, guys. See, I'm trying to drag and drop this on the y-axis. It is not dropping it. There is some reason is there. There is some reason is there, guys. I'll tell you what is the reason for that. Later we'll see that. Same application, guys. Same plotting. I'll do it in a very easy way here, guys. Same. I don't write any lengthy codes, guys. For that also, we are going to be having some libraries. It is going to be matplotlib. It's nothing but what we call it as matplotlib dot, which is going to be pyplot as which is going to be plt, guys. I'm plotting the same data, guys. Plt dot, which is going to be scatter plot. I just said that nothing is there, guys. Price, mileage, and the data is equal to nothing but it's a car. I'm not writing any lengthy codes, guys. Don't think that I'll write hundreds of lines of code. I don't write it, guys. I'll write a simple code only. I'm going to write it, guys. See, guys, I don't have any problem in plotting the data, but there I got a problem, guys. I got a problem there, guys, but here I didn't get the problem. Same script I can write here also, guys. The same script I can write here, guys. Whatever the code I have written the Python, same code I can copy and paste it here. If I run the code, same visualization will get it on the screen, guys. This is a Python script editor, guys. It's a Python script editor. Do you want to write a R script? Then yes, we have a R script editor is going to be there, guys. So something like that, we have a multiple options to work with them, guys. We have a multiple options to work with them. Only thing is you have to study what is these visualizations, what is this data, what is these filters. GUI based means what, guys? What are these menu options are used for? What are the options? Here we can see, guys, it is report view, data view, model view will be there. What are these three views? What are these particular filters tab, visualizations? What is this particular data tab? So these are called as ribbons. What are these ribbons options are there? What is this insert option is there? What is modeling option is there? View, etc., etc. So learning Power BI is very easy, guys. Learning a data visualization skill is very, very easy, guys. Anybody can learn. Then how can you show some expertise? Anybody can learn, guys. Then how can you show some expertise in interview point of view is, guys, there is some speciality. There is some speciality in this Power BI, guys. That is nothing but what we call it as DAX. So if you want to show some expertise, if you want to show some your expertise in Power BI, guys, the only area where you can show the expertise is nothing but the DAX functionalities, guys. Data analysis expressions. DAX expressions will be there. There are some DAX functionalities will be there, guys. There are some around 250 plus data DAX functionalities are there. You have to study those DAX functionalities, guys. Mainly the Power BI is mainly advantages working with these DAX functionalities. That is the one advantage what you can get it by using Power BI. Remaining, you can do it normally in Excel sheets, we can do, guys. Normally in any Excel sheet, we can do, guys. Okay. So here also, here we are going to spend some time, guys. A DAX functionality, your course duration will be somewhere around 40, it won't take that much days, guys. Hardly 40-45 days you are going to take it, guys. Just 2 to 3 demos I'll take it, guys. Almost all today was demo class. Tomorrow and after tomorrow, just a basic introductions I'll take in, guys. And I'll start my regular classes from almost all from the Monday onwards. I'll start with them. 40-45 days, guys. Hardly 40-45 days, not more than that. So in that, you are going to get some knowledge of a little bit knowledge of, not little bit, I'm going to show you some SQL related knowledge I'm going to share you guys. Apart from that, obviously Power BI. Mainly in Power BI, we are going to learn about what we are going to learn, guys. Data visualizations, visualize, and which is going to be and customize with the help of a DAX. And working with administration is done by Power Apps, guys. I'll tell you what is this Power Apps. Okay, so we are going to work with the Power Apps, some kind of an administration, deployment application, security. All these are going to be comes under this particular Power Apps applications, guys. Okay, Power Apps we need to open by using a website, by using a web browser, guys. It's not a tool. We have to open by using this one. So we have to say apps.powerbi.com. We have to connect with the Power BI apps. We have to connect it, guys. Okay. So I'll tell you, I have some accounts are there. We have to connect with this particular accounts. DAX is nothing but data analysis expressions. DAX stands for data analysis expressions, which are going to help you a lot while working with the data analysis. So DAX, which is going to be nothing but a data analysis function expressions. Data analysis expressions is what we call it as DAX. Okay. So we'll see the DAX difference. Almost all, there is going to be somewhere around 250 plus functions will be there. You can use the 255 plus functions. Even we have a M language is there where we have 700 plus functions are there. They are not that much important, but these are most important functionalities, guys. Okay, we'll see them practically once you start with an application. It's not required. Advanced Excel is not required, guys. Whatever we do it in Advanced Excel, all these things we can do it very easily with the help of the Power BI. We can do that. Okay, fine, guys. So mainly these are our classes, guys. SQL, Power BI in the data visualization and DAX functionalities we are going to learn, and Power Apps, which is mainly related to admin and the deployment, security, all these things we are going to work with the Power Apps concept. But most of the 80% concept is on our Power BI visualizations and customizing with the help of a DAX, guys. So every day your class will be from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. is your class timing, guys. This is your class timing. Okay. And which will take approximately, guys, hardly, it won't take 3 months, guys. 40-45 days, hardly another 5-6 days, guys. Additionally, hardly we can make it 40-45 days we can take in, guys. In that almost all 10 days we are going to take it for, which is going to be DAX itself will be 10 days, guys. Almost all 10 days it is going to be DAX, guys. And all that particular designing, all these things will be taking another 10 days, guys, which is going to be the basic, whatever the customizations, all these things we can take it. And another 10 days, guys, which is going to be for data visualization, guys. So I'll explain all the data visualizations very clearly, guys. Which data visualization should be used in which context. I'll explain everything because I know the importance of data visualization. Which plot is for which one, which plot is for what purpose, when do you use which kind of a plots. I'll tell you the application, guys. So there only the 30 days it will take, guys. Remaining all the 10 days is like SQL, some kind of a project, administration. All these are going to be another 15 days we can take in, guys. So 15 days is going to be the other, all the miscellaneous topics, like what is going to be the project development, even the administration related applications. All these things will take another 15 days of time, guys. That's it, guys. Totally, it can be 40-45 days. It will be sufficient, guys. So every day, every day, there will be 1 hour class will be there, guys, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Hardly by 7:05, I'll start the session, guys. 7:05, 7:10, I'll start the session. Yes, absolutely. There is going to be every day recording will be given to you, guys. Recording session will be given to you, guys. Recording session, the live recording session will be there. Through the Google Drive, we are going to give the access to the recording videos, guys. And every day to day, whatever we discussed, all that particular notes and all the materials that is also required, guys. all the notes and materials. I'm going to share you everything through the drive, and everything through the drive access only we are going to provide you guys. So mostly guys, if you want to become an expert here, mostly practice is important guys. Day-to-day practice. I'm going to share you a lot of data sets guys. Lot of data sets guys. Whatever the data sets you are interested, I can share you, and apart from that, you can also download the data sets guys. As I'm saying, no, the difference between my training and other trainings is guys, they will enter the data manually, 5-6 records that will explain the concept. I'm not like that guys. I'm going to clearly show you a real data sets, how the real data sets will be there, and in that data sets only will explain all these applications. I'll explain it guys. Okay. So that's it guys. Just to make you, the today's class is only just to make you, why should I learn Power BI? Or what exactly the Power BI is basically used for? What are the different competitors or other the tools which are for the same purpose, like Tableau, ClickView? We can do them guys. So I shown you guys Python code, how easily I have written the code. I didn't written any lengthy code. I didn't written any complex code. Just a very 2 lines, 3 lines of code only have been written guys. Yes, sometimes scripting is also important guys. Don't think that always tools are going to be easy. Tools, what happens here is guys, after some days it will become automated. Everybody can do that. But how can you show some expertise? If you have some coding skills, that will be a little bit advantage guys. Okay, fine. So anyhow, so some of the questions, I just want to take some questions from you guys. Any concepts of ETL? Yes, absolutely. We require, as part of our course curriculum, we are going to require some concepts of ETL. We are going to require them guys. Okay. Just give me a second guys. Please don't mind. DURGASOFT people are calling me. Just give me a second guys. I'll be back. Yeah. Yeah, sorry guys, I just got a call. Yeah, any concepts of ETL, any concepts of ETL means ETL is something different guys. It is an extraction, transformation and loading process. But here, what we are going to do is we do only extraction and transformation only we can do. Extract we can do, transform we can do, but we cannot load the data anywhere. So ETL does not comes into the picture guys. Here we don't get the picture. Yes, we are going to do some, it's a live project means, see, as I told you, every example is going to be done with a live data itself, with a real data sets only we are going to work with that. And absolutely, we are going to do some kind of a projects at the last, like in real applications, how the dashboards will be there, how to develop the dashboards, how to have the different issues will be there, how to handle that, all these things we are going to do that. Yes, do you get a certification for it? Yes, absolutely. From DURGASOFT, we are going to get a course completion certificate from the DURGASOFT. So do you provide an, yes, on data, and can we practice offline at DURGASOFT lab? Yes, I think, yes, who is the name? Tiwari. If you are based in out of Hyderabad, you can go to DURGASOFT and you can talk to them once. I don't know, because nowadays everyone is connecting through remote locations only. Nobody is interested to travel and they want to waste their time in traveling that. But absolutely, if you have the time to go to DURGASOFT and you can just practice it them. But up to now, I didn't get the question this type of a question from any participants, but I can just confirm with the DURGASOFT team. So just go to DURGASOFT. If you are location in Hyderabad, you can go to DURGASOFT the office, and just you can confirm them whether they can provide you the lab for that. If they provide you the lab, generally you can practice that. You can practice at the lab, or else
Sir,
you can just practice it. Yeah.
Sir, actually, I don't have a Windows machine. That's why I'm asking.
Okay. You don't have a Windows machine. So what you have?
I have Linux.
Okay, you have a Linux machine is there. Okay, we can do one thing. I can suggest you that you can have some kind of an even that is also fine. I don't recommend them, because if you can do it like you can work on a cloud based, you can set up and you can work with a cloud based, or if you have any VMware, if you can set up a VMware, you can set up the Windows and you can do that. Or else if you feel that you can just contact DURGASOFT people. Are you located in Hyderabad?
Yes, I live in Amirpet only, sir.
Okay, then in that case, once you personally go to institute once, go to the office once, and just inquire them once whether they provides the lab or not. If they provide the lab, you can you can install the software and you can do that. Maximum 80%. Generally, they will share. They will give you the they will provide the lab generally, but please confirm it from their side also.
Okay, sir.
Okay, fine. Yeah, guys, that's it for the today's class, guys. Hope I have answered you all your questions. Anyone? Yeah.
One last question. So,
Yes,
do you show how to place this Power BI on server, and we can automate, right?
Yes, absolutely. Because as I told you, this is nothing but admin, deployment, securities, all these things we are going to be doing in the Power Apps applications.
Okay.
Okay, so that is mandatory. So you should be deploying into the server, and we have to schedule them, right? So automate means nothing but you are scheduling that particular reports. So all these things we'll see them practically.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, fine. Anyone else, guys? Questions if you have any questions? Okay. So thank you for today, guys. Thanks for attending this demo session. So please attend, guys, 1 or 2 days, just another 1 or 2 days you can attend as a demos classes, guys. I'll just take some introductions only. So today I just shown you like what is Power BI, what is the tools we have. So tomorrow also, guys, like what are the different tools we have in Power BI, and just an installation and do it, all these things. And almost all from after that 2 demo classes, guys, we'll start everything practically with an applications. Okay. So thanks for attending for this demo class, guys. So thank you all of you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow at the same time and the same link tomorrow, guys. Thank you all of you guys.